Alright, another video today, guys, on building expressions, okay, using flowcharts. Alright, so this is where we're going to start to use some pronumerals, but what we've done before is the same sort of thinking as what we're going to do here. A little reminder before I start, remember when we're writing algebraic equations, I'll just do it up here. If I have something times a pronumeral, like 8 times x, I would write that 8x. And it's the same as if I have x times 3, the 3 goes out the front and the pronumeral follows. Also, if I have a division, the first number on top and the pronumeral in this case underneath, if I have it this way, the first thing is the pronumeral that goes on top, the second thing is the number that goes on the bottom. Okay, so that's our algebraic way of writing multiplication and division. That's really important. Okay, so here it says the input is x, and I can see that because it's at the start in the box there, and the output is an expression. Okay, in this question here, it's been the operations have been given to you. So here I'm going to have an expression with these operations in it. Okay, so firstly 8 divided by x. Okay, so that would mean 8 on top, x on top, 8 underneath, so x over 8, plus 11. So I'm rewriting my 8x over 8 plus 11. Okay, so my final expression is that one. Again, we're not solving these yet, we're just writing an expression. Okay, let's do another. Excuse my scribble there. So x divided by 7 plus 9. Very good. I've just noticed I don't have any multiplication ones, so let's do a few of those. Okay, so let's say I've got x times 3 plus 2. Okay, so x times 3, that becomes 3x. 3x plus 2 as an expression looks like that. Alright, that's probably enough of those. Now, here's another kind of question. Similar thinking. This time the expression's given to you and it says, draw a flowchart whose input is x and output is given by the following expressions. Okay, so let's highlight the key things from this question. Draw a flowchart where the input is x and the output is an expression. Okay, and there's a couple to do. So flowchart is like the boxes that we've been doing previously. Okay, so input is x, so I'm going to start with x, and my final one is going to be an expression, in this case 5x plus 9. Okay, so here I need to decide what is going to go here, what operation. So in this expression I've got two choices. I've got a times 5 and a plus 9. So I need to work out, well, which one is going to go first. You have two choices, but remember we're going to do, if we want the whole thing to be multiplied, then that would be our last step. If we want the whole thing to be divided, that would be our last step as well. Okay? So let's try the times 5 first. Okay, x times 5, 5x, plus 9, 5x plus 9. Okay, that's correct. I'm going to show you the incorrect answer now so you can see the difference. Okay, so let's say I had x again, and then I chose to do plus 9 first. That would give me x plus 9. If I then said times 5 as my last step, I should write the whole thing times 5. So that would mean 5 outside of x plus 9. Now that might look like a very similar expression, and it is similar, but it is not the same. Because when I then use my distributive law to expand those brackets, if I was going to solve that question, it would be 5x plus 45, and that's not the same as 5x plus 9. Okay, So as you get more practice, you'll be able to recognize which one to put first in the operations and which ones to go after. But remember, if you want the whole thing times, that would be your last step, or the whole thing divided, that'd be your last step. I'm going to show you an example of that now. So here I've got the expression x plus 6 all over 3, or all divided by 3. So I'm going to start with my x, as the question tells me to do. And then I have either plus 6 or divided by 3. So as I said, I've got a choice of plus 6 or divided by 3. But like I said before, if you want the whole thing to be divided by 3, you need to have that as your final step. So I'm going to go x plus 6 first. And then my other operation is divided by 3. So that would make it x plus 6 all over 3. Let's do the incorrect way now, and that we'll be able to see the difference. So let's say I started with x again, and then my first choice would be divided by 3. That would give me x over 3. And then plus 6. X over 3 plus 6. So that's not the same as x plus 6 all over 3. Okay, so that's an incorrect. This one correct.